Hi Caroline, thanks for sending your question. Today we are going to evaluate the limit as x approaches 1 from the right of x squared minus 9 over x squared plus 2x minus 3. Now, as I'm sure you noticed, the top and the bottom of this function are factorable. So let's go ahead and factor them and see if we can cancel any factors. The top is a difference of squares, so the top will factor into x minus 3x plus 3. And the bottom will factor into x plus 3, x minus 1. So this limit is equal to the limit of, as x approaches 1 from the right, of x minus 3, x plus 3, over x plus 3, x minus 1. We can cancel factors here. So we end up with the limit as x approaches 1 from the right of x minus 3 over x minus 1. Now, as you can see, this is now irreducible, but we still end up with a 0 in the denominator. So when that happens, we're going to go ahead and look at, first, what type of limit do we have? Do we have a one-sided or two-sided limit? In this case, we have a one-sided limit. So our possibilities are that our limit is either positive infinity or negative infinity. These are the only choices we have left. So let's go ahead and figure out which one it is. To choose positive or negative infinity, we are going to do what's called sign analysis. So since we're approaching 1 from the right, let's go ahead and pick a value slightly greater than 1. I'll pick 1.001. It has to be only just slightly greater than 1. If I plug in the value 1.0001 for x, on the top, I get a value that's less than 0. On the bottom, I get a value that's greater than 0. So that means on the top I have a negative, on the bottom I'll always end up with a positive, so I will always end up with a negative value. That means that this limit is going to be approaching negative infinity. And that will be your final answer for this question. Thanks again for sending your question, Caroline, and I look forward to answering more of your questions using SnapMath.